Hi students, today we will do the revision of the prose comprehension question 1A and it is from chapter number 2, the tsunami. So let's start the revision. And here is the paragraph of chapter 2 that these stories are all from Andaman and Nicobar archipelago. Ignatius was the manager of a cooperative society in Kachal. His wife woke up him at 6 a.m. because she felt an earthquake. Ignatius carefully took his television set off its table and put it down on the ground so that it would be not fall and break. Then the family rushed out of the house. When the tremors stopped, they saw the sea rising in the coast and confusion. Two of his children caught hold the hands of their mother's father and mother's brother and rushed in the opposite direction. He never saw them again. His wife was also swept away. Only the three other children who came with him were saved. So this event happened at Andaman and Nicobar archipelago, and the name of the person was Ignatius, was the manager of cooperative society, and his wife felt that earthquake was there, and he did the activities that he took off his television, and his two children and his wife swept away with him, and only the three other children who came with him were saved. So this is the first paragraph, and now we go for the second. And here are some another person's stories that Sanjeev was a policeman serving in Kachal Island of the Nicobar group of islands. He somehow managed to save himself, his wife and his baby daughter from the waves, but then he heard cries for help from the wife or John, the guest house cook. Sanjeev jumped into the water to rescue her, but they were both swept away. So this was the condition of Sanjeev, that he was a policeman and he felt also the earthquake, and he had his wife and his baby daughter with him, and his guest house cook was named John. He jumped into the water to rescue her, but they were both swept away. And the second paragraph is 13-year-old Meghna was swept away along with her parents and 77 other people. This is the story of Meghna. She spent 2 days floating in the sea, holding on to a wooden door. 11 times the shore relief helicopters overhead, but they did not see her. She was brought to the shore by a wave and was found walking on the seashore in a daze. So this is story of Meghna. And the third story is Alma's. Alma's Javed was 10 years old. She was a student of Carmel Convent in Port Blair, where her father had petrol pump. Her mother Rahila's home was in Non-Cobry Island. The family had gone there to celebrate Christmas. When the tremors came early in the morning, the family was sleeping. Alma's father saw the sea water recede. He understood that the water would come rushing back with great force. He woke everyone up and tried to rush them to safer place. So this is story of Alma, that his father realized that earthquake was there, and tsunami was there, and he woke up everyone and tried to rush out of them to a safer place. So these are the paragraphs of some persons that felt tsunami, and now we go for the questions from this paragraph. And here are the questions from that paragraph, textbook page 25-26, that see whether the following are true or false. Here some statements are given to you and you have to write true or false against them. Number 1, Ignatius lost his wife, 2 children, his father-in-law and his brother-in-law in the tsunami. It is true, we see in the paragraph. Number 2, Sanjeev made it to safety after the tsunami. It is also false. And number 3, Meghna was saved by a relief helicopter. It is false, because Meghna was saved by a wave and was found walking on the seashore in a daze. And number 4 is Alma's father realized that a tsunami was going to hit the island. It is true. So these are true false from the paragraphs. You have to repeat true false only in your notebook, and you have to read the paragraph very carefully. And now we go for the chapter number 3. And this is a picture of chapter number 3, glimpses of past. That one picture is given to you. This is the first picture, the martyrs. And in the picture there are some lines that at a function in Delhi, and oh my countrymen, let your eyes fill with tears as you recall the sacrifices of India's martyrs. So this is a picture. You have to observe this picture very carefully, and after you have to attempt the questions. And now we go for the questions. And here are the questions of the picture. That textbook page 36, picture 1. Answer the following. Look at the picture 1 and recall the opening lines of the original song in Hindi. Answer. The opening lines of Hindi song are, ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों जरा आँख में भर लो पानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी. So these are the opening lines of this song in Hindi. So this is question 1, and now we go for the second. And this is number 2, that who is the singer of this song. We see in the picture there is a picture of Lata Mangeshkar. It was sung by Lata Mangeshkar, the famous singer. And number 3 is, who else do you see in the picture? Which other persons are there in the picture? Answer. We see Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Lal Bahadur Shastri, and Mrs. Indira Gandhi in this picture. The 3 persons are there in the picture. So these are the comprehension questions. You have to see the picture and answer the following. You have to repeat these questions in your notebook, and you have to observe the picture very carefully. And poetry comprehension we will see in the next video. Thank you.